tonight. I am so thrilled to have you here with us. This is Cooking with Tupperware. And tonight's all about our Green St. Patty's Day recipes. And so we've got some really fun things planned up for you. And we have got an opportunity for you to hear the information about recipes, hear the information about party games. We're going to have fun all night long. So if you're a guest here with us for the very first time ever, we want you to say in the chat, I'm a guest. If you're a guest here watching our Tupperware cooking show, you've got somebody that invited you. Tell us you're a guest and who invited you. And if you're a host tonight, we need to say, I'm a host and who invited you, because we're really excited about having you here. Plus, somebody wins Tupperware. All right. We're going to give away a guest host gift of Tupperware, and we're going to give a host gift set of Tupperware. And so you have two chances to win. Well, you have one chance to win because you're one or the other, a guest or a host. So tonight is all about giving you some really good ideas on how to use your Tupperware and recipes. So if you love recipes, go ahead and put in the chat, I love recipes, because we're going to give somebody a chance to win free Tupperware too that tells us they love recipes. In fact, anytime you say something you love tonight, all night long, you get another chance to win. So if you love chocolate, and we're talking about a chocolate, if you love shakes, if you love a piece of Tupperware that we're demonstrating, and you say I love, and you say what it is, you get another chance to win in our I love draw. And so we've got three ways to win tonight: your I love draw, and you've got because you're a guest, and you got because you're a host that you can win tonight. And one more. We have a chance for you to win Tupperware by guessing how many of the new key lime M&Ms I have in this particular bowl. This little guy holds 2.5 cups, and it is the 610 milliliters. I love this line. If you're not familiar with the Shirley Elegant line, it is truly a game changer in your home. It is so nice. I do a lot of toppings for my salad toppings that I use also for my omelets. And I'll stack them all up in these little bowls, and I'll have chopped onions in one, chopped tomatoes in another one, maybe some already fried up and sausage that can go into omelet or pizza topping. And I pull these out all week long. I use them for potato toppings. I use them for pizza toppings. I use them for omelets, and I use them for salad toppings, for different things, different little guys. And these come 4 in the set with the larger bowl. It's like a big salad set. And you're going to want to get in on this line, because this is a line that is going to be so fun in your home. I like them because you can see through them. And so you don't have any more unidentified foiled object in the refrigerator that's called UFOs. And you don't want those in your refrigerator. You can see through, you know what's in there. These are not made for microwaving. These are made for storage, refrigerator storage, potato salad, macaroni salad, chicken salad, anything like that. I use them for grated cheese. I also like to use these little guys for, honestly, if you're bringing home cottage cheese, or if you're bringing home sour cream and it's in one of those containers that is made to biodegrade, it already started. So get rid of that container. Once it's open, you've broken that seal. You're never going to have an airtight container ever again. And so bacteria can come and go with the air. So lock it up into a nice airtight container and keep it really, really fresh for you and your family. And you'll see a big difference. So any biodegradable container that's brought into your home is really made to go away. All right. Use the Tupperware, the permanent wrap, and it's made to last a lifetime. And it keeps your food fresh and for you longer. And I love anytime you see a round seal in Tupperware, it doesn't matter what product it is. If it's completely round, if it's round, make a sound. That's because it's airtight and liquid tight. If it's square, leave the air. It's only an airtight container and not a liquid tight container. So are you ready for some fun tonight? Because we're going to turn it over to our first demonstrator right now, but you need to guess how many of these key lime M&Ms are in here. Now, I'm not selling key lime M&Ms, but if I were selling key lime M&Ms, I would tell you the whole family loved them tonight. In fact, I had to count them twice because I counted them and then they ate some. And I'm like, stop. And I had to recount them so I wouldn't cheat anybody because they were digging in. I had to steal it away and bring it up. But I'm not selling key lime M&Ms, but you need to find these little guys. They are amazing. All right. And so we're going to turn it over to our first demonstrator tonight. And we have lots of people up for you tonight. You're going to love this evening because we're ready to give you some really good ideas. And so We're going to start it off, but first telling you that this is something we do every other week. So our next party like this is on the 16th and so of March, okay? The eyes of March, all right? And so the 16th of March, and you can come back and be a hostess or a guest, and we don't care how many times you come back. You can come back every single time we do one of these. Traditionally, it's every 2 weeks, but then we skip and go 3 weeks that particular week and go then to the 1st of April. And so, but right now we're getting ready to turn this over. Now, I want to share with you also that if you have green on tonight and you have your camera on, you could also win tonight. And so if you don't have green, go steal something from your kid's Irish bag that you already bought them and put green on, because at the end of the evening, we're going to have you turn on your cameras, and one lucky winner, if I call out your number, you could win tonight more free Tupperware. That's what it's all about tonight, is not only sharing recipes, but giving you a chance to win stuff too, because we love to give away stuff and we love to help you feel like you're really wanted here. All right. And so our first demonstration tonight is with Angela. And Angela has been in Tupperware. Well, I'm going to let her tell you that. But I do want to tell you that she is a remarkable rock star in Tupperware. And she does farm to table or field to table, because she's 100% country girl. So let's turn it over to Angela Robaugh. Thank you, Angela. Take it away.
Hi, guys. Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Angela Rohrbaugh, and I have been in Tupperware for about 11 years. And it all started for me at a Tupperware bingo party. And I went in there, and there were just so many things in the catalog that I wanted. I was never going to be a Tupperware lady, and I just wanted the discount. I just came in to get out, and look at me. Here I am 11 years later, and I absolutely love my business, and it is kept afloat through this whole crazy pandemic, and it's racking better than ever right now for us. So I'm here to show you a really fun recipe that goes with this month. If you're not eating these every day for lunch, you're crazy, because they're my favorite. They are it's a Reuben dip. Earlier today, I made a Reuben sandwich in here because there's two different settings on our Micro grill. We're using our grill today. It is a Micro grill, and it goes in the microwave. We have two different settings. We have the casserole setting, and then we also have the grill setting. Now, on the inside of it, on the top, there is what's called a hot plate, and on the bottom, it has a hot plate, or they're called scepters. And when you put this into the microwave, it gets hot really super fast. And the microwave rays can't penetrate through here to cook your food. So it heats this up, and the grill is actually what is cooking your food. So that's really cool. There's a lot of different things that you can cook in here. On the casserole mode, you can put your hot leftover pizza, and it keeps the bottom nice and crispy, and the top gets nice and bubbly. So when you warm it up, it's like it just came out of the box from the delivery guy. Or you can do casseroles and dips, which I'm going to use this mode today for the dip that we're going to make. Or you can put it on the grill mode, and you can do your frozen pack of hot dogs in 6 minutes in the microwave with grill marks on it. You can do frozen burgers in here in 6-7 minutes. I did a panini today, which was a Reuben sandwich. It's absolutely delicious. Pork chops, blackened chicken for your salads, all of that right in here in the microwave. Super fast time, super easy. So this is our recipe. We have, first what I did was on the bottom, I put 1 block of cream cheese, and I just spread it around on the bottom, okay? And this is a Reuben dip. So that's the first thing that you want to put down. Now next, I have corned beef. Now let me talk to you a little bit about corned beef, okay? There's 2 different versions that you can get. The first version is really delicious. Well, they both are really, but you can go to your local butcher, and they have corned beef that when it's fresh cut, they put it into a package that comes with a brine, and that brine is marinated. It marinates that meat for about 14 days in the refrigerator. Then you can put it in the freezer. So, but it usually comes in a pretty big package. The local butcher by me, Keller Meats, they have some absolutely delicious corned beef. So you can cook that in the oven all day. We have our beautiful cookware that goes in the oven and can go on the top of the stove. So you can cook that all day and get it nice and cooked with your, oh my gosh, I can't even think, the sauerkraut, sorry. You can put it in there with your sauerkraut and cook that all day and then shred it up and make your sandwiches. Or you can do the super fast way and go to your local deli and pick up some boar's head lunch meat. So this is actually corned beef, and it's more expensive than the other lunch meats that you get, but it's absolutely delicious. Boar's Head is my favorite brand. This is our clearly elegant bowl, as you can see. These come really handy, like Pam said, and I love these in my kitchen as well. So what we want to do is we're going to put it in our chopper. This is our beautiful 3-blade chopper, and we have the 3 blades on the bottom, and one pull by hand is over 100, one pull is over 100 chops by hand. So as you're going to be able to see, I'm going to go ahead and put this inside of here, and I'm going to show you how fast and quick and easy this chops up.
What you knock down?
That was 4.5. I pulled it, and look at that. Look how beautiful and chopped up that lunch meat is. Okay. The corned beef is going to go right on top now. And I am just going to sprinkle this right on top. Delicious. All right. And we're going to spread that around a little bit. All right. And this chopper also does come with a little funnel that goes on top. And we also have a whipping blade. So you can whip up your homemade Cool Whips and salad dressings and scrambled eggs and things like that. So this comes in handy as well. And it comes with a liquid tight, airtight seal in case you have whipped cream left over. I know that doesn't happen in my house, but if it does in yours, you have a liquid tight, airtight seal to keep it safe. All right. And then next, we're going to go ahead and put that sauerkraut right on top. So you just want to sprinkle it right all over the top here. And you can put a little or a lot, depends on how much you love your sauerkraut. I like a lot, so I put a lot more on there. Okay, and then the last thing is our Swiss cheese. Now we have a couple of different systems that go with this base. This is our master systems, and this is our master shredder. Okay, so this is really nice because it all comes apart. Everything is dishwasher safe, and it's really easy to use. So this is the base. You buy the base one time, and then there's 3 different accessories. This is the master shredder accessory that goes with it that I'm using. So it goes right down on the counter. You take this and put it right on the top. It slides in and you twist, and it locks right to your counter. And we're going to take Swiss cheese. And let me tell you, fresh is always best. That is, I always say that in just about every demo that I do, fresh is always best. So it always tastes better. It's better for you, and no preservatives in there that you're feeding your family that are unwanted, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, and I'm just gonna throw this Swiss cheese in there, and I'm gonna show you guys how fun and easy, I hope you guys can see it, how fun and cool it is to shred your cheese up here. Look how fast and easy that is, and how beautiful and fluffy and wonderful our Swiss cheese is. So we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle this Swiss cheese all over the top. I love cheese, so I'm putting it all on there. Look at that, yum. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave for about, I'm going to try 5 minutes and check on it. You just want it to melt, and you want to make sure that cheese is melting and bubbling up a little bit. And when it comes out, it's going to be beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and drizzle either some Thousand Island dressing on there, or my favorites, Ken's Steakhouse Russian dressing. Oh, it's delicious. If you have a Reuben and you've never tried this, go on Amazon and buy it right now because it's really good. Okay. And then what we're going to use to dip in there is you can go to your store, or go to the store and get some Reuben bread, which is like a rye bread, and you can cut it up in little pieces, put some butter on it, and toast it in the oven and use that to dip. Or you can open up your modular mate, part of your pantry system, and pull out your Triscuits. Triscuits are delicious to dip with this dip. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.
Thank you so much. That was awesome. Woohoo! Who's excited for some dip? Yes, I love dip. I love anything I can dip. If I'm dipping celery, if I'm dipping carrots, if I'm dipping crackers, and I love Triscuits and wheat thins too. All right, great job. Thank you, Angela. And so, guys, all these recipes are given to your Tupperware director or Tupperware consultant for you tonight. So if you're a guest here with us and you want any of these recipes, you just message her and tell her what recipes you want. And of course, message her with your order too tonight. So if you see something on the screens that you're like, I need to have that cheese grater, I love that cheese grater, and you want to get that, you can go ahead and message her. She can send you a quick snapshot of the price and everything and all that stuff too. And so it makes it easy for you to shop tonight. I want to share with you, I used my cheese grater tonight too. We had a taco night, and oh my goodness, we did the Mexican cheese queso. Oh my goodness, that was so delicious. Grated. It was the block of cheese, grated it and used that on our tacos. That was so good. We also did some cheddar cheese. So everybody loves different kind of cheeses, and it was really, really, really good. We had nachos, we had tacos. How many of you love Mexican night? Isn't that fun? All right, we'll have to do that. That'll be another party. All right. All right. And so we're coming back now. We are going to jump right over to our next guest tonight, and that is our star director, Lori. And Lori is amazing. You're going to love her, and you're going to love her kitchen. So enjoy learning about the Shamrock Shake right now with Lori. Take it away, Lori.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Lori.
Hello.
And this is Duane. For those of you that don't know Duane, Duane and I, we do our business together. We are in Tupperware now starting 7 years. I can't believe it's 7 years.
That's awesome.
Yes. So prior to that, I had a full-time job for 28 years, and I am fortunate enough to just be full-time with Tupperware the last year. But our backstory is that I didn't start Tupperware. He started Tupperware. So he said to my Tupperware lady, Ellen Lewis, hey, I think I want to do this. And she jumped on it. So he started us until we got to be a manager, and then we kind of switched roles, and we do our business together. So if there's anyone that is in your life, your husband, your partner, your friend, that you want to do it with, it's more fun. So we do our shows together, we do our demos together, and we just have a great time. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a Shamrock Shake. You can stand up. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to use, we're going to use our whipping mix. So this came out last summer, and this is actually more impressive than it looks, honest and truly. It has 2 gears on it for the first gear and second gear. So when you're making something really thick, like fudge brownie mix, you put it into the second gear and it will mix it up like nothing else. Angela showed our Power Chef. It has a paddle that you can use, but this is what you need. This will take the place of your big KitchenAid mixer, any electric beater. You need the whip and mix. This is amazing. It's got these little fingers that turn. So what we're gonna use the whip and mix for is we're gonna make our own whipped cream. So no more Cool Whip or anything like that. You can make it in a jiffy. So Duane's going to add 3 tablespoons. This is a cup of really cold whipping cream. Okay, I actually put it in the freezer for a couple of minutes prior to making it, just so it sets up really well. Okay, he's going to add 3 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar, and I'm going to add a little stevia to it. I don't put sugar in it, but you can even add vanilla to this. You can add some food coloring. I'm going to add food coloring to the shake. So I'm not going to do it. Go ahead. I'm not going to do it for the whipped cream. So this has 2 little feet. It was kind of hard to see. 2 little feet go right in by the handle, which keeps it in place. Okay. Right. And you can go to the right or go to the left. It doesn't matter. If you're left-handed and you want to go that way, you've got to go all the way around. So when you start to feel that it's getting a little hard, you can switch to the second gear. Is it yet?
On the muscles tonight. So that's why
Yeah, I brought him for the muscles. So he's going to mix that up. And while he's doing that, switch that to the second gear.
Okay. Look how easy that was. Look. Ooh.
And it feels like it's easier to do, but it's actually slowing the little fingers down inside. All right, let's see what's going on. He can see what's going on. Oh, it's getting there. All right, he's going to keep doing that, and I'm going to grab the ice cream, and I'm going to make the Shamrock Shake really quick. So tell him something interesting.
Today's Tuesday. What else do you want me to say?
St. Patrick's Day. So Angela was talking about corned beef. We actually have a corned beef from Keller Meats that's been brined, so we can't wait to try it.
Right.
So, and we cook our corned beef in the pressure cooker. We love our pressure cooker. All right.
We usually put it in for about 15 to 20 minutes first time, then we'll go and flip it over and then finish it off for another about 15 minutes. It's the best.
Okay, so I put 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream. This is our ice cream scoop, right? I love this. Do not dishwash this. But you saw how easy it'll scoop ice cream out. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of mint extract because it's a Shamrock Shake. A 1/4 teaspoon. And the recipe that you're going to see us post calls for 2 scoops of ice cream and 1 1/4 cups of milk. I made it earlier and I used that and it was too watery. So I'm doing 3 scoops of ice cream and about 3/4 cup milk. And this is my green food coloring. We're getting harder.
It is.
You could add a little more confectioner sugar. If you're turning it, I just told Duane, if you're turning it, oh, there we go. The magic of whipped cream is amazing. Here, use this. A green spatula. Just show them how it is.
Oh.
When it turns into whipped cream, it's like the most exciting thing ever. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So none of that preservative stuff from the market. So all I did was pull this 3 or 4 times, right? And you can control the consistency of your shake.
Very minty.
It is very minty.
Give
Think
you
I
fresh
put too
breath.
much in there?
Give you fresh breath.
Okay. Are we good?
I don't know. Just like plain.
Okay. I know. So that's as simple as the shake is. Okay. All right, I'm going to pour this. This is really a wine glass, but I use it for whatever. This is Tupperware. So whenever we get these back in, you want to grab these. So this is made of our Triton material. They look really pretty, but they don't break. So look at that. I made you a Shamrock Shake. Oh, look at it. It makes just one. That's cool. Okay. Now let's put some whipped cream on it. You want to do the dollop? You used to work at McDonald's back in the day.
I don't know if they have Shamrock Shakes back then.
Put a lot on there. That's
Oh.
not enough. Okay. And then you could either do green sprinkles, which is what we've got right here. Or you could even take some mint Oreos and use our little tiny chop and prep and mix up or crush up some mint Oreos. Look at that. Can you guys see that?
It looks delicious.
It is, and it's super simple. So we'll post the recipe, but happy St. Patrick's Day a little early.
Sure.
All right.
Give it a taste of it.
Thank you. A little Bailey's in there, man. You'd be all happy.
Oh, yeah, look what he already has the Irish.
Right.
Irish. Good
Jack
job.
Daniels.
Yeah,
I
there you go.
told you, we always have enough booze in our house.
That's to make it a
All right.
pure Irish shake.
All right. Thank you so much. That was awesome, Lori and Duane. All right. And so I love Lori and Duane. I think that counts for a chance for me to win. All right. And so now we are going to move it on over. And our next demonstrator, isn't this fun going from kitchen to kitchen, guys? We love this. And so that's why you want to get lots of guests on the next time too. You come back and be a hostess. You can come and spend money or make money and join our team. It doesn't matter because we're open for that too. All right. So our next demonstrator is we're going to jump right over to another kitchen. And that kitchen is Columbus, Ohio. Well, kind of Columbus, but we're going to go right to Mr. Kevin Farrell. And Kevin is making mint brownies. Yum, yum. Kevin.
Hey, everybody. Hi, Pam. How are you?
Hi,
Can you
Kevin.
hear
Hi,
me?
Jeff.
That's Jeff. That's Jeff's arms. So, oh my gosh, you guys, it's all green, it's all mint, it's all Irish, it's all March. I'm so excited. So I've been in Tupperware for about 15 years. I started when I was living in Los Angeles, working as an actor in television. And I needed to supplement my income. And I love to be on camera. I love to be in front of people. I love to talk. I love to entertain. So I came into Tupperware and I just love it. So I want to do a delicious, minty, shamrocky, Irishy dessert for you guys tonight. So I'm using our silicone. If you're not familiar with our silicones, they're awesome. They're good for the oven, the freezer, the microwave. Nothing sticks, easy cleanup. Now, the brownie recipe that I did earlier for you guys tonight was just a regular envelope or box brownie. You can do your brownies from scratch, and I know Tupperware has a from scratch brownie recipe, but I was cutting corners, you guys, because that's why we love Tupperware. We can do from scratch or we can cut corners. So what I want you to do, though, before you ice your brownies with the icing that I'm going to show you, I want you guys to take it out of here, because if you ice already in here, your tendency is that you're going to want to cut them, and you do not ever want to cut on your silicone. That's not good. So this is one of our freezer mate lines, which is the perfect size to store these and carry them. So I'm going to do a little flipperoo here. So that's going to allow me to be able to ice these later and then store them in my container. All right. But I went ahead and started my buttercream icing. Now, you already saw the whip and mix earlier, right, with Lori and Duane. This is such an easy icing recipe, you guys. I went ahead and did it. So it's just butter, a little milk, and some powdered sugar. Look at that consistency, you guys, all right? But we're going to make it a little shamrocky by adding some mint extract, just like Lori did in her Shamrock Shake. All the recipe ingredients are going to be shared with your Tupperware consultant, so don't worry about ingredients right now or proportions. And then we're going to do our green food coloring, so a little bit of that, 3 or 4 little squeezes of that. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to whip it up, you guys. Now, we're on gear number 2, so we're just going to whip this up. Now, what I have found with our whip and mix is that whether you're doing brownies or you're doing buttercream icings or anything, you kind of want to make sure that you go down in there with your saucy silicone spatula, and you want to make sure that you get this all incorporated, because it kind of doesn't quite get down into the little nooks and crannies. So I want to go around in there with my spatula, make sure that you get all the color and all the mint mixed up. Gosh, I made these last week, you guys, and Jeff and my neighbor went crazy. Now look, I mean, look at that buttercream icing, you guys. I mean, how simple was that, right? So you're gonna ice your brownies, and then to even, what do they say, gild the lily, with your chopper, which you saw Angela use earlier, with the blade attachment, take your mint Oreos that I store in my rectangle number 1. You can hide these from the kids, you guys, because if you put this in the pantry sideways, they're never going to look. All right. Now, with your blade attachment, now you can do 5 or 6. You don't want to put too many on the top, because I wanted the green icing to show. And then just go ahead. Don't do it too much because you don't want it to just turn into dust, but look. So then what you do is once you ice your brownies, then take this, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle across the top, and then gently kind of just press those Oreos down into the buttercream icing because you don't want any of them to fall away. You guys, seriously, this was a great smash up of a recipe, don't you think?
Oh, no, they were arguing about them at work because I took the leftovers to work and people were doling them out like they were pieces of gold.
It's delicious. And when you store it in Tupperware, it takes all the calories out, right, Pam? Back to you.
Woo, thank you so much. Absolutely. No calories. Right. I love that concept. All right. Thank you so much. That was really, really awesome. And now we have, oh, look at that. That's very tempting, Jeff. Camera's still on you. I love it. Okay. I would be doing the same thing. Guilty. All right. And so that was really fun. And thank you, Jeff and Kevin, for having us in your kitchen tonight. And now we're going to go over to Loretta. But before we do, I want to remind you what's going on. We are looking for our host and looking for our guests. We're going to have one guest winner and one host winner. So if you are a guest here tonight, you need to put in the chat, I'm a guest and who you're a guest of. And so that we can, if you win, we know how to find you to send you free Tupperware. If you're a guest tonight, I'm a guest and who you're a guest with. And so that when we can find you when you win tonight, you could be chatting in the Zoom or you can be chatting on the actual page, on our studio page where we're going live stream right there tonight. And so either way it works. All right. The other thing we're doing is every time you say, I love, we're going to give you a chance to win. So somebody that says I love is going to be randomly pulled out of the middle of the section somewhere. And if you love, whether you love Tupperware or if you love Kevin's green shirt, or if you love that pretty frosting, or you love that recipe, you love that we give you recipes, you love that we do the cooking show, you love my green hair, whatever you love. All right. We just want to keep it all positive and fun. And so somebody that loves something tonight is going to win. And then we have the key lime M&M guessing game. How many M&Ms, the new key lime M&Ms are inside of here? Guys, these are white chocolate. They're really, really yummy. How many are in here? This container is full. It was fuller, but oh, that looks beautiful. Put those Oreos on there. It was fuller. I'll be honest with you. They got eaten because there were some, see, there's a little room in there. So how many is in this container? And this is the 2.5 cup bowl. So how many would fit inside of there? You can tell by the size of my head. Here's my pen. Here's my phone beside it, how big this guy is. Okay. So that gives you a kind of idea of how big that bowl is. All right. Now, the other thing we're doing is if you have green on and we can see it when you turn your camera on and it has to be legit green, then you could have a chance to win because one person with green on wins tonight. So let's turn it. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you, Kevin, for sharing in your kitchen tonight. I'll be over. All right, let's turn it over to Loretta. And Loretta is a two-star executive, two-star director with us. And what I really enjoy about Loretta, she's very Italian, but tonight she's going to make potatoes because we're doing all Irish food tonight. And so she's doing potato, what do you call it? Potato bites. Let's turn it over to Loretta. This is right up my alley. I would have a hard time saying no to these.
So Angela did a great job. She talked to you about the grill already, and I'm using the grill tonight. So the first, I'm gonna make potato bites. All right. So, oh, because we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day, right, guys? And so we've got some yummy desserts and Shamrock Shakes, but I'm gonna make, you can use this as an appetizer or a side dish or a quick lunch. We had some for lunch today because I had to test them out, right, guys? So I'm going to be using the grill, but honestly, for St. Patrick's Day, I use all of my Tupperware premium products. I'll use the grill. I'll use the pressure cooker for the corned beef, and thank you, Angela, for that tip. And then I'll use the smart cooker here for my potatoes if I'm doing like a potato salad or anything like that. So I'm going to be using all my awesome premium Tupperware pieces, okay? So the first thing I did was I actually took the grill, and I learned this from my girlfriend, Pam. Now, we're not big bacon eaters here. We try not to eat pork. So I have turkey bacon, and we don't use it a lot. So when I buy those packages, I take them and I put them in a freezer in our freezer containers and I roll them up, okay? So that way, if I just need 1 or 2, I can just pop them out easily, okay? And then just pop them in your skillet and they're ready to go. So you can keep your bacon a lot longer, pop them in the freezer like that, your freezer containers from Tupperware. So what I did was I took 2 or 3 pieces. I took 2 whole pieces and I cut them and I grilled them. Okay, I put them in the grill position. So there's 2 positions for your grill. It's like using the speed of the microwave, but it's going to give you the look and feel of an actual barbecue grill. It's crazy, crazy, crazy awesome. Okay. And every microwave is going to be a little different and the bacon you're using. So honestly, for my turkey bacon, I did it about 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I almost overdid it. Okay. So always go under and then just play around with the right timing for you and yours. So, and then I just took the bacon and I crumpled it up. These are beautiful, clearly elegant. Now, the next thing I did was I did my potatoes. So a couple of russet potatoes, whatever potatoes you like. And I'm using the mandolin. All right. This is our mandolin and it has the 2 knobs here and it stores really, really nicely in your pantry, folded down. There's a nice guide. And my guide actually slipped between the wall and my cabinet, so I don't have it right now. But there is a guide that comes with it because it can do 8 different slices and dices from cubing to diamonds to julienne strips to French fries to just slicing potatoes. Okay, but promise me when you get the mandolin, you always, always, always use the guard. So the 2 knobs here, one is for your blade. So you have the flat blade that I have in here right now. Okay. You can also do the scalloped edges or the waffle blade right here. And this stores nicely underneath here. So it's all very nice, compact for you. Okay. So we're gonna use the flat blade. Now, when you have this on your tabletop, these are extremely nice and grippy here. So they're not going to slide around. It's extremely sturdy and very, very safe. Okay. I've seen other mandolins and you have to hold them up and they're always slipping and lots of accidents. Not with our Tupperware mandolin because it's pretty sturdy. Okay. Now you must use the guard, and Pam can tell you why. Always use the guard. I don't care how big you think your potato is, whatever. You are going to promise me you use this guard. Okay. So whether you have like corn on the cob and you want to take the kernels off, you can take that corn and there's little grippies. I don't know. Can you see those little grips right there? Okay. Right. And you can put that either on a zucchini or on a corn, and you can do long vegetables. Okay. But I'm doing my potato here today. So I'm just going to take, and these have little prongs. So I'm just going to push down over my potato. I'm going to try to center it. Okay. Until it's on there. And then as I'm using my mandolin, I'm going to be pushing down on the little red top hat. Okay. So I'm one of those people like less steps, the better. So why slice it here and then bring it over here? I could put my mandolin right over my vegetable. And by the way, talk to your Tupperware consultant because our vegetables are out in an exclusive color for spring. They're absolutely gorgeous. You can get this entire tower, okay, at a special deal. So make sure you talk to your consultant about that. All right, so I'm going to take my potato here and I'm just going to center it there. And I'm just making some simple cuts, all right? So I'm just going to push down and I'm going to slice these potatoes. There's actually 9 different thicknesses you can do, 1 through 9 here. You can do a paper thin, like potato chip slice, or you can do a really fat, like steak fry, okay? And then the second knob here, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I call them shark teeth because unless you're in the right position, you can't see those guys, all right? They're extremely sharp, all right? And they just kind of sneak up on you. So you can do the fat fries or you can do the skinny like julienne strips. Okay, so those are your blades. And then when you're storing this, you're going to make sure you turn both of these to a lock position. All right, and these blades just pop out for easy cleaning. Okay, pop them out and clean them up. All right, so we're done with the mandolin. I've got my potato slices here, and I'm going to now while I was doing this, I'm going to preheat my grill. All right, I already preheated it because I got a battery done for you. If you're going to be grilling, you want your grill already at that 400 degrees. So you want to preheat it with a slice of bread or something you want to toast, okay? So I've got that. I already did that. I'm going to take my little tilted syrup, gorgeous, sprinkle a little olive oil on there. I'm using my little mini for my prep. I have garlic powder. I have cayenne powder, which is a little secret to these potato bites, and a little bit of pepper. I'm not using salt because salt is going to create moisture and it's going to make my potato soggy. I don't want that. I want crispy potato bites, all right? I'm just going to take these and swirl these around. And every once in a while, Tupperware comes out with these, usually in the summer, these little silicone, what are these called? Basters, whatever. It flips over, so when you store it, it doesn't get all wrinkled. It has a little clip there. It'll clip onto the side of my bowl. So I'm just going to make sure these potatoes are nice and coated with all my seasoning and my oils, all right? And a little bit of that's supposed. So I'm going to place my potatoes down in my grill. And this recipe, I actually converted it to Tupperware. Said it needed 30 minutes in the oven and then another so many minutes. And in the grill, I can do these in 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, these will be crispy and ready to go. All right. So this is part one. I'm going to get this nice and crisp. All right. So I'm going to do 8 minutes. Now, if you've been using your grill, you can kind of keep lowering the amount of time because it's already hot and ready to go. Okay. All right. So when those come out, now I put those in grill position because I want the top and the bottom to get grilled. The second part is when those come out, and here they are. All right, they came out, and what I did was I shredded some cheese. Now, guys, I do not buy shredded cheese. Shredded cheese has lots of fillers in it. That bag is half full to begin with, and if you read the ingredients, there's fillers, there's anti-caking agents, there's preservatives, all this stuff. And one of those is called cellulose, and it truly is processed tree pulp or sawdust. Truly, that's what it is. You can look it up and Google it, okay? And the sawdust does absolutely nothing. It's a filler. That's what it's for, okay?
You're paying for it.
And you're paying for it, and you pay twice as much. And they have it in your organic cheeses because guess what? It's organic. Now, my sister-in-law is a pediatric nurse, and she said a lot of times the kids come in and they think they're allergic to cheese. They're actually allergic to trees. And trees are like your number 2 allergen out there, okay? So, and it doesn't melt. Did you ever notice like you make something that doesn't melt? So I use the master system. And part of the master system is the grater shredder attachment, okay? So this is your base to your master system. You're going to slide on whatever attachment. I have a spiralizer, we have the meat grinder. And for the cheese, I'm going to lock it in place. This thing is not moving. I've got 2 different cones I can use. That comes with it. You can buy other blades too. Like I'll do like a zucchini lasagna and I'll put zucchini down here and slice them up really quick. Much faster than me doing it by hand, okay? And I just take my cheese and it'll just right into your container. And I put it in our freezer mates. Love them. Soft, flexible, easy. They're not gonna crack or break for you. They don't stain, so I can do spaghetti sauces in here. And I like to sprinkle a little bit of cornstarch on here. So when I just need a little bit of cheese for an omelet in the morning, I don't have to defrost my entire container. Okay, so fun. So when my potatoes come out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some shredded cheese. I use my tablespoons from Tupperware, and I'll put them on top of my my potato bites. I'll sprinkle on some of this bacon on there, and I put it back. Now, when I put it back in there, I'm going to use the casserole position because I don't want to smash that cheese and that bacon all over and grill. Okay. So I put it in the casserole position, which is I just turn the cover around, okay? And then when you're done, you gotta put your favorite toppings on there. Now I know a lot of people go for the sour cream, but I love my Greek yogurt. I use non-fat Greek yogurt, a lot more protein because I'm looking for more protein in my diet. So I'm just gonna dollop some of that on there. And you can use green onions, you can use some jalapenos, whatever you want to top this with. And you are ready to go. If you want to add more cheese, oh, I missed one. If you want to add more cheese, you can do that too. All right, so there you go, potato bites, and you can have fun, and you can make them. Can I make this a 4-leaf clover? Never mind. There you go. Have fun with your potato bites, guys. Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you a little bit about me. Kevin is an actor and loves being in front of the camera. That was not me. I was an engineer, and I like to be behind the scenes, behind the desk. Okay. Never ever wanted to talk in front of people, never ever wanted to sell anything. And you know what? 26 years ago, I had my daughter and I needed I needed more freedom. I needed the freedom to be home with her. I needed the freedom to take them to all kinds of things. So my kids have gone through school, elementary, all the high school, the activities, the choir, the bands, the sports events. I could be there and college and everything. And now it's the time of life where I care for my mom, and I have the freedom with my job, my business, I should say, okay, because we party for a living, okay? My business to be here for mom. I don't know what the flexible hours. My brothers and sisters, they work those 8 to 5 jobs. Their salary, they're working all the time. I have the flexibility to work this into my lifestyle. So can you. So check us out, guys. Make sure you talk to your Tupperware consultant about all the special deals right now, and our cloths and our bowls and all that good stuff. All right, Pam.
All right. Thank you so much, Loretta. We love having you share with us your fun recipe. And, you know, Loretta has been with us for a while. And you also heard Kevin's been here for a while. And Angela's been here for a while. And Lori and Duane have been here for like 8 years. So everybody was 8 years and more. Well, next we have Jared, and Jared has not been here for 8 years. Jared's new with us. He's one of our consultants, and he is doing a great job. He loves to cook, and we love to let him. So let's turn it over to Jared. Where are you?
I'm so nervous. I need my security blanket. There it is. Now I'm not nervous anymore. I always got to start off with my Tupperware spatula. Now, first of all, I want to make sure that everybody here knows that this is really me and my wife, and Jeannie is in the next room, and Jeannie really does all the work. I just do the demos. I do the cooking, I do the demos, she does the ordering, and she does the unboxing. But I decided, because she's always saying I'm late and I'm slow, and could I be any slower? So you know what? You know what we're making for St. Patrick's Day? Quesadilla. Oh God, it's the wrong holiday. Well, we're making quesadillas anyway. It's Taco Tuesday. You know, it's gonna be, you know what? I do have something green, because, you know, this is green, right? We've got our micro pitchers. I love our micro pitchers. I'm not going to use the micro pitchers tonight, but they're green enough. All right, let's get started. I'm going to make a quesadilla for you, and I'm going to make it, and I've got this recipe, and it's great because the recipe is like totally no instructions whatsoever. All right, so what you want to do is you want to start off with two, there, I've got them together right now, these are flour tortillas. I don't do the whole wheat tortillas. Now, I'm going to be using our Micro Grill, and you've heard about the Micro Grill, but you can never hear enough about the Micro Grill because I love my Micro Grill. I cook everything on my Micro Grill. There you go. I said it. Now, what I'm going to do is that you don't need to add any grease to it, but if you want to be crispy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some spreadable butter on the bottom. Already did it for you, so a little bit faster. So there's some spreadable butter face down on the grill. Great. Now that's good. Now, of course, I've got my, oh, look, my measuring cups. I'm going to put on some cheese. There you go, some cheese. You know what? I know I said we're going to measure the cheese, but, you know, put on as much cheese as you want. It really doesn't matter. Just go ahead and put it on. Now, you're like, why didn't you shred your own cheese? And there's a reason I didn't shred my own cheese. It's because it hasn't come in yet. I'm going to get my own little shredder. It'll be in the next demo. Don't worry. Because one of the things that you know is if there's a toy that I can use to cook with, and it says Tupperware on it, I'm going to use it. So what else do I need? Well, I need some, wait a second, I need some chicken. I've already got some chicken in my, that's a bowl, there it is. And of course I was told to make sure that it was all nice and sealed, there you go. Now the chicken's already cooked, and I've got a couple pieces of chicken, but I don't want it nice and big. I'm gonna take my, oh, there it is, my little chopping prep. I love this thing. I know that everyone loves the big one, but I just love the little one. I throw it in, I throw my chicken in, and oh, this is gonna be fun because, you know, there we go. You know, all these things are great if you put them on the ground, but when you're holding them up in the demo, oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. I'm done. The lawnmower starts, and I've got shredded chicken, and it literally is that easy. And then, of course, I'm going to dump this shredded chicken in there as well. So now I've got shredded chicken, but I need more. I like olives. Now, I love black olives. I love black olives, and I want shredded black olives. Now, the reason I pull out the can of black olives is because I love pulling out my can opener. The reason I love pulling out my can opener is because the first 3 times I did it, I was like, I don't know how this works, because it doesn't work like a regular can opener. What happens is you put it like this on top, you close it, beautiful, one hand, and la, 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 la. Now, the funny part about this can opener is as you're doing it, you'll actually keep going around and forget that it's already opened the can. That's how cool this can opener is. Now, watch this. I take it off, and there's like a little beak here. There's a little beak here that grabs onto the end. I'm blind as a bat, so I have to make sure I get to the right side. There we go. There's the little beak. There it is. There's the little beak. And I grab the little beak, and I lift it up, and like, voila. And there's the best part. My finger is not going to get cut. And that's why you need this can opener. And of course, last time I did the demo like this, I ran to the sink, but this time I pulled out another That's a Bowl, because, you know, there are a lot of That's a Bowls in this house. And of course, the next time you see me do this demo, I'll probably have the little pickle store so I can actually do the demo with that as well. But I'm just gonna grab some black olives. And you're like, Jared, how much do I add? How much do you want? It's up to you. This is completely random cooking. The point of this is to make something that's yummy and crispy and to your liking. So let me come over here, put this baby back on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, that's it. That's all I need. Look, I got all these olives ready to go. Dump that on there. Now, I'm gonna make sure that my olives and my cheese are nice and mixed. Look at that, it is absolutely beautiful. And of course, I'm gonna grab the other pre-buttered, and again, the butter goes up. The butter goes up. I'm gonna put it on there, and then, now remember, everyone says the same thing. We gotta say it again. We'll never say it too many times. There are two modes of the grill. You've got one mode, which is the casserole mode, which causes nice and steamy. I don't want that mode. I want to like flatten down on there, nice and hard. And I'm gonna put this in here. Now I'm gonna throw this in the microwave for 4.5 minutes. There we go. Now it's cooking for 4.5 minutes. Now we'll tell you one thing very importantly is this, is that when it comes out of the microwave, I don't care if you're cooking with this thing for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 4 minutes, it is going to be hot. So please, for God's sakes, use those pot holders. You're going to need them. Now you're like, that's it? That's all you're gonna make? No, that's not all I'm gonna make. No, real fast. Well, I've got you here. And I know we all do our demos differently. Well, I got you here. I gotta remember that if it can cook in the microwave, and Tupperware makes it, I'm gonna use it. So you saw the silicone earlier. Now I'll be honest with you, I may be new to Tupperware, but I'm not new to Tupperware because my stack cooker is actually the different color because it's the older model, but it's same goodness. And I used to cook everything in this baby. I love this baby. And actually, oh my God, if you've never seen this, it's so cool because there's this thing where you can make like a bun cake in there. I love that stuff. I just love that. And of course, I've got the breakfast cooker. I've got everything that you can cook in the microwave, except we're not everywhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm getting every little goodie in there. All right. So what am I gonna do after I make my quesadilla? I'm gonna use my ring. And if you have the Microfiber grill and you don't have the ring, then you don't have a Microfiber grill because the ring is what allows you to make a cake. Now, originally, I was just going to come in and grab simple mix, throw it in there and be done because all I need to make a cake is a mix, this, throw it in there, and I'm done. But regretfully, the wife saw like a really fancy cake, so I'm going to have to do a whole cake. But you're going to have to come and watch another demo for that because I don't have time for that right now. Right now, I'm going to make my quesadilla. Now, I can guarantee you that when it comes out of the oven, it's going to be oh so melty good. And that butter is going to have crisped that perfectly. And all I'm going to do is chop it up and eat it. And that is my time. And I thank you very much. And thank you for letting me be part of your Tupperware family.
We love you. What are you talking about? You did great. Once again, absolutely adore you. Wonderful job. And we can't keep your security blankets. And we can't wait to have you back the next time for a cake. That's so fun. All right. And so now we are going to give you a chance to hear a little bit from Kristi. Now, Kristi started Tupperware well, let her tell you. Where's Kristi? Kristi is a
right
star
here.
director. Oh my goodness, you look so pretty. Tell us about
Thanks. Hi, everyone. So I just wanted to come on real quick and let you know my Tupper story. Quick and easy, but about in July of 2019, a friend of mine said she was having a Tupperware party and wanted to invite me. And I was floored because I remember Tupperware from my grandma, and I didn't even know it was still a thing. I couldn't believe it. But I wanted to support my friends, so I hopped on and I went to the party, and there was a few things that I really wanted. The Power Chef that you saw tonight, the Fridge Smarts, which if you don't know about them, you definitely need to ask your consultant about because they keep your fruits and vegetables 6 to 8 weeks fresher and longer. And I wanted those. So I signed up to be a discount shopper, and that's all I wanted. I just wanted a bunch of products. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. I work full time as a nurse. I have a part-time photography job, and I have 5 kids. So selling was not even an option for me. Well, fast forward to this past March when COVID hit. I have a rare autoimmune disease that affects my lungs. And unfortunately, I got exposed to COVID when I was working in the ER, and I was sidelined by my pulmonologist. And he told me that I could not work in the hospitals. He would not clear me to go back to work. and it was very scary. As a teenager, I was homeless, and I saw that whole thing transpire because everybody in my family was actually laid off at the time. So we went from an income of 5 to an income of 0 overnight, and it was very scary. So my director reached out to me and said, you know what, why don't you give Tupperware a full-time shot? And I said, you know what, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. I didn't like to be on camera. I have just recently started going live. I've been doing this for over a year now. So camera was not my forte. And I didn't think it was going to fit in my life with my kids being active in sports and 4-H and everything else. So I decided, why not? In May, I started back at a job that I work from home, luckily, but I continued to work with my business. And from March, I went from a consultant to July, I became a director. I earned in October, I earned a trip to Hawaii for me and my husband. We'll be going hopefully next year, and a company car. And I never in a million years thought that I would be able to have that stuff. And my car, guys, is paid 100% by Tupperware. I put gas in it and I pay for the oil changes. They pay for the car payment, the full coverage insurance for me and my husband, and the tires and the maintenance. So guys, this can be done by anybody because I work full time, I have all my kids, and I literally do my business from my phone. I can take it to the places with me if I need to, run my business. It's so quick and easy. And it's really got me through that time when we didn't have any income to make sure I kept a roof over my head and food in our bellies. And not only did that happen, but the friendships I've made, the connections I've made, and the confidence I've gotten in myself because of this business is next to no other. So I just wanted to share that this job can be done by anybody, business, partying, whatever. It doesn't have to be somebody that's a stay-at-home mom or anything like that. You can be a stay-at-home mom, but you can do it as a working mom as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. And if you are interested in joining the team, we would love to have you. Just reach out to your consultants.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Pam.
Kristi. You are such a treasure to us, and we love having you here at Champion. And Champion Enterprises is the name of our franchise. And whether you want to come in and see what Tupperware can do for you, like Kristi, or if you want to be in our Buyers Club tonight, and we have a VIP Buyers Club where you can pay $15 tonight and you get a discount for a year. So if you saw a lot of things you want, like Kristi did the first time, and you want to get in for the Buyers Club, you can come in for the Buyers Club. And the good news is, at any time you decide that you want to start making money in Tupperware, there's no additional charge for you for additional kit. Once you're in with the Buyers Club, you can just ramp it up and be ready to go ahead and make extra money. Now, the other thing I want to share with you tonight is that some people come into the business for a reason or a season. Now, what's that different? Now, a reason would be, I need to get new furniture in my living room. Or a reason might be, I want to put my kids through private school. And a season might be, you know what, it's my stage in life where all the kids are in school, I need something to do. Or it's my stage in life where I cannot be tied to a 9-to-5 job or any kind of regular hours because I want to take care of my mother now. Or whatever the case might be, a season or a reason. And you know, there's really 5 reasons why people sell Tupperware. And that is finances, you need to make money, or friendships, you just want to have more avenues for friendships and you'd like to have more friends. Or fun. Maybe you'd like to have some fun at work instead of being stressed at work, like your regular 9-to-5 job. Maybe your side gig could just be fun. Cooking is always fun, and it's always so pleasing for the family. And then maybe it's the flexibility. You know, you might have a career and you'd like to have some little extra money, but you need it to be really flexible. Or maybe you don't have a career because you need something flexible, and Tupperware can provide that for you. The best part is free. And that's another reason why people join Tupperware, because they want the free gifts, and we constantly are giving away free gifts. In fact, tonight, people are going to win stuff free. And so if you say tonight that, you know know what, I am going to do this. I'm going to give it a try. I want to do that VIP club. Or if you want your Tupperware rep to show you the full kit, you can have her show you the full kit. That's the best deal we have going. It's like 70% off the regular retail of a great selection of our hottest product lines. You want to have her show you that, just message her and say, can you send me a picture that I want to look at it over before I make my decision whether I want to go with a kit or just go with the $15 VIP club. You can do that right now. But if you do that tonight, we like to give a prize for the ones that do it during our Zoom. And so if you do it tonight, anytime tonight, before midnight is fine with me, I send you an extra gift. And so all you have to do is tell your rep that you're going to go for it and you want the VIP package, or you want to look at the Tupperware kit. Tell them that, and we'll get you ramped in and signed up tonight. You can sign up yourself, or you can have your rep put it in for you. You can sign up on her website, or have your rep put it in for you, which is easy too. And we just be glad to have you back, okay? Or have you in. The other thing we want to share with you tonight is we want to have all our winners. So if you're on with us and you're a guest, you put it in the chat. If you're on with us and you're a host, you've put it in the chat. And if you have green on, you might have a chance to win in a little bit. All the I loves, and we also have the key lime gas. And so first of all, we want to go with the key lime gas. Jenny, who is our winner on our key lime guessing game?
The Keela, and she got it exactly, was Danielle, I think it's Chapit or Chaput, something to that effect. She is with Heather and she is in Deb's party.
All right, congratulations, Danielle. Now we will need to have Deb send us Danielle's address so we can send her out some free Tupperware. And this is totally free. It costs you nothing. We don't even charge you the shipping. We get it right out to you. So thank you for being on with us tonight. And make sure you join us every single time we have our cooking shows. Come back as a host or come back as another guest. It's easy. All right. And now the I loves, the random choice of the I loves. Jenny, who is our I love winner?
There were 162 I loves, you guys. So thanks so much for giving me something to do during this.
No kidding.
The winner of this is Lisa Hargis.
Congratulations, Lisa Hargis. And who's she a guest with?
I don't know.
Okay, she may be a consultant for all I know. So Lisa, we need to hear from you. You can private message me. It's Pamela with the list.
I'm a guest of Kristi Jackson.
Oh, perfect. Kristi, get us her information.
I will.
Kristi will get it to us, no problem. And congratulations. I love to see you win. And did you enjoy Kristi's little talk tonight? Wasn't it fun to see your friend? Yeah. All right.
And they want to know how many were in the M&Ms. It was 216.
216. I had to count it twice. Okay. I made them stop eating. It started out at, I think it was 224 when it started out, and everybody had to try one, and then somebody got two because he's really cute. All right. And he's only 3. All right. And so next we want to do our host. How many hosts do we have on tonight, Jessica?
We have 14 hosts on tonight.
Whoa, that's awesome. 14 hosts. Way to go, champions. I'm so proud of you. All right. So in our random draw between 1 and 14, Alexa. Oh, wait. Hey, Siri. Forget which assistant I have. Hey, Siri. Give me a random number between 1 and 14.
A random number between 1 and 14 is 1.
1. Who is your number 1 host on the list?
It's Adrienne with Mary Pyatt.
All right. Yay, Adrienne. Thank you for being our host tonight. Mary Pyatt, make sure you get her information to us so she can be a lucky winner tonight of our free Tupperware we will send out to her. And our next winner is our guest. So if you're a guest here tonight, you've already put in the chat. Jessica, how many guests do we have on tonight?
We have 30 on tonight.
Woohoo! All right. So 30 guests, 14 hosts, and 30 guests. Woohoo! All right. And so, hey Siri. Hey Siri. She's so ornery. Give me a random number between 1 and 30.
A random number between 1 and 30 is 21.
21. Who's number 21 on your list, Jessica?
21 is Kim Mulusky with Casey.
All right. Congratulations, Kim. And Casey, give me her information so we can send it right out to her. Some free Tupperware. All right. Thank you so much. Now we need you all to come on camera because we want to find somebody with green on, and that person gets to win too. So if you don't have green on, go find green right now. Oh, somebody put their whole green, Angie Matthews, her whole A is a green. We need faces. All right. All right. And so how many people do we have? We have 71. And so, hey, Siri. Give me a random number between 1 and 70.
A random number between 1 and 70 is 70.
Whoa, 70. Well, thank you, Siri, for making it so easy. 70 doesn't have her camera on. All right, let's try it again. Hey, Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 70.
A random number between 1 and 70 is 25.
25. Oh, this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Debbie, you've got green on. You're holding it up. That counts. Yay, Debbie. Congratulations, Debbie. You're the lucky winner. So go ahead and make sure I get your address and so that I can send you free Tupperware, okay? If you're looking for me, it's Pamela Matheny Clift on Facebook, and I will accept your friendship, and you can send it right over to me. Tell your Tupperware lady she's probably already my friend. You might already be my friend. I think Debbie actually. All right, so send it on over. I am so excited to have you guys on tonight. I hope you love this and want to come back. A cooking show that you can win on and have fun on and hear the fun facts about Tupperware. I want to share with you that there is a huge sale on our bowls right now. It's our once a year big deal sale. All right. And we have our microfiber, so you do not have to clean with chemicals anymore. Our amazing microfiber cloths from Tupperware make it so you can clean windows, you can dust, you can clean your dishes. No more chemical cleaning. You can just use water and it will clean for you. I love our cloths, and you will too. And the eyeglass cloth is one of my favorites. The window cloth is another very big favorite. And I probably have, I'd have to tell you, I might have 20 dish towels from Tupperware because I love them so much. You will too, and they're on sale. You can buy the package, and it's a really good price. So make sure your Tupperware lady knows you want to see all the sales that's going on our bonus this month, the month of March. I'll see you again on March 16th. Bye, guys.
Hey, Pam, we had 2 people join already. Whoop, whoop.
Woo! All right. Awesome. I'll be watching for you and sending you free Tupperware. Tupperware reps, you don't even have to tell me. I'm going to take it right off the forms, right off the screens. Okay. So that one's going to be automatic. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. All right. Bye-bye.